A century-old unsolved axe murder, 8 people hacked to death, has intrigued 21st century forensic science.
For this place called Villisca, actually one of the top 10 most scariest places in the world is right here in Iowa, and it's in a place called Villisca. Maybe something's trying to tell us something, but
Villisca, Iowa.
The people in Iowa are good people. We all care about each other. We look after each other. Villisca is a beautiful town. But like all small towns, we got our secrets.
The house.
What happened that night in that house? Nobody deserves to die like that. Speaking of that house, why didn't they just let it go? Why did somebody have to decide to fix it up?
In 1994, Darwin Lynn bought the house and began restoring it.
After I started working on the house, I did have people have experiences in the house. The pantry seems to have, I don't know what it is, there's a force or something there that creates a real cold, the hair stands up on their arms. Oh, I'd never been in the house at night by myself, and I've never had any desire to stay in the house. There's something there.
Monday morning, the 10th of June, 1912, the local town marshal came and went through the house, and he found 2 girls in the northwest bedroom over here, their heads chopped off with an axe, and found husband and wife, Joe and Sarah Moore, and then in the south bedroom, the 4 children. All of them were apparently asleep when they were struck. The killer had picked up an axe in the backyard. All the victims were hit in the head from the chin up.
In 1917, the murder investigation was officially closed. No one was ever charged with the crime.
They never caught who did it. But there was that photograph that was taken the day before. He was a stranger. But when I look at that photograph, see that man's face, I got a chill.
Paranormal activity increased as Dave Christensen continued his investigation.
A newspaper reporter was here, and she was getting ready to go into the attic. And she opened the attic door, and she went to step in, and something physically pushed her back.
I tried to walk into this room, and I just couldn't do it. I felt like there was some kind of invisible wall in my way, blocking me from entering that room. I don't know if it was emotional or what it was or just fear, but I just felt like I couldn't go into this room.
A lot of people think he got in the house when they were at church and that he hid in the pantry or the attic. But one thing was sure, he was there, waiting for them to fall asleep.
one of the first evenings we were here up in the attic, kind of a creepy, eerie feeling for a good 45 minutes to an hour. It felt like something passed by me. And right after it did, it went bolting past Dave and down the stairway, and it just felt like just an ice-cold breeze going through the whole house.
Some in Villisca believe the restoration of the house stirred up more than the victim's spirits. They believe the spirit of the killer has also returned.
When you're in there and he's in there and he's around you, you can feel him. You can hear him moving around. You can start feeling the energy build. You can start feeling your heart beat faster. Start getting more nervous, more anxious. You start wanting just to get out.
Villisca lost its innocence that night in 1912. You're never safe in your own bed, in your own house, in your own car.
Psycho killer.